This is an instructional video on analyzing problems with importing the Moodle XML code for quizzes onto the CIU website. This is an advanced instructional video, and therefore you need to make sure that you've seen the previous videos, and many of those initial instructions will not be included in this video. This is a Moodle quiz for a research class, and it has been typed out and done and purposefully left with different errors. And so we're just going to sort of walk through the process with the errors. Again, remember the red is all codes. Do not touch the codes. The black is places to type. So we have the quiz typed, and now we're going to save it. And in saving it, we're going to go to plain text. And we're going to save it as plain text. And yes, we do want to save it in this format anyway. And now what comes up is the file conversion. And what you will notice is that it will automatically stop at places in which the import will not give you what you saw in Microsoft Word. So obviously there are some things in this already that we know that's not going to come out correctly. One of the real difficulties with Moodle is it does not do a very good job with math at all. If anyone ever finds a way to do mathematical symbols better, please email me. But so right off the bat, we know that there's going to be a couple problems with this. And so we're just going to see how that works. So we hit OK. And we understand that things will be lost. And so we say OK again. Then we go to the website. And I've already taken us to where the quiz is. Salkin Quiz Chapter 9. And we're going to go to Import. And we come down to Import and we click on Moodle XML. We've got the Salkin Quiz Chapter 9. Again, we're not going to stop on errors. And now we're going to upload that text, which is right here. Again, make sure you get the TXT and not the doc. And then we're going to upload this and see what happens. And we have been able to import 11 questions. And it's telling us that this type of question requires at least 2 choices. So we're going to hit continue. And here it has uploaded all the questions. And we're just going to take a preview at the previous one, Chapter 10. And so it has worked, except what you will notice is these question marks. And the question marks mean that the code or the symbol that we put in did not work. And there's no problem with that. It's just that we'll have to go back in and put the right HTML code in the quiz itself because Moodle's unable to import it. Let's see what happened with the one that it stopped, because we have 20 questions and 20 questions should have come up. So just to show you what happens with preview, you click preview and it's going to say error, could not do it. So we hit continue. And we're just going to close out of that. Over here, which is really what you want to do, is hit your edit, which is the little notepad with the writing utensil. And we look down at this, what Greek letter is associated with type 2 error. And it actually has nothing in the question and answer places. So we have our question but no answers. So let's just go back. When I have a problem like this, I just select all and delete so that I'm never confused with what are the new questions that I've imported compared to the old questions. So we're right back to there. Go back to Salkin, the Microsoft Word document, And I'm going to be looking at number 10 worked, but it had the odd question mark. Let's see what that was all about. Okay, question 10, and that is because the code was used, and again, that's our right. To save time, you can really just actually type in the question mark yourself, just question mark, and then when you get to the quiz online, then you can simply add those codes through HTML, and we'll show you how to do that. So now, chapter 9:11 is where it stopped working. And the best way that I know to do this is to go into View, and we're going to open up a new window. New window meaning that we now have two of these of the same document. We're now going to view it side by side, and what we're going to look at here is comparing the two of them to see what happened. So there's 11, and we will take away the synchronous scrolling, and we know that number 10 worked. And so this is sort of like a mystery novel, sort of like a puzzle. And we're going to go through here and we're going to specifically look at the code. And right away, if you look at 9:11 and 9:10, and you look at the coding, you'll notice that we're missing this part. Answer fraction equals 100. And so more than likely that is what happened. So we're going to put that in there. And now it should work. Now, obviously we have 200s. And so this is not the right answer. So we're just going to delete the 10 so that we have 0, 0, 100, 0. So we'll get rid of the extra window. We will save this. I'm going to say yes. And we understand that. And yes again. And hit yes again. And now we're going to go back up to import. I'm going to check off Moodle, XML format. We're going to click on no, click on browse, bring up our file and hit upload and see what happens. This time we got to 12. So what does that mean? Well, that means that 11 came in and 12 didn't. So again, let's look at number 11 and then let's look at number 12. So number 11 worked fine, except for, again, we got the question marks because of the code issue. And there's no need to look at 12 because it's not usually going to work. So go right to the edit function. And let's see what happens. And we got the word array. The word array refers to an array of numbers or text, sort of a line or a string of code, text, numbers that should be there that's not there.